All right, y'all. Welcome to another episode of Soundless Vision Art in Life. My name is Adewale Woke Jr. Please review us, rate us, give us a 5-star. Don't be a hater. Today, I'm going to talk about action figures. I love merchandising, specifically toys. You know what I'm saying? So some of the universe we're going to cover today: He-Man, Transformers, Thundercats, Turtles, Marvel stuff. But I love action figures, man. I'm a collector of action figures. I'm sorry. Love the t-shirts, but love the toys too, and the drawings. And as you can see the banner behind me, so go and see some of the stuff that you see on the banner today. So before we get into the podcast, I want to thank our sponsors. The Soundless Vision Podcast is brought to you by A4 Capital Consulting, growing good business anywhere and everywhere. Let A4 Capital Consulting take your business to the next level. That's A4CapitalConsulting.com for details, y'all. That's A4CapitalConsulting.com for details, y'all. And this podcast is also brought to you by Annadale Foot and Ankle. Don't live with foot pain. Let Annadale Foot and Ankle make your feet happy again. That's AnnadaleCenter.com for details, y'all. That's AnnadaleCenter.com for details, y'all. And as always, y'all, as I stated before, my orthotics, right? These are what I put in all my shoes, all the Batas footwear line we got from 1, 2, and the sport ones. Always got to have my orthotics because this is what keeps my feet from being in pain. I used to have foot pain, but because I went to Annadale, they were able to solve my problem. No surgery needed. Just custom orthotics. These are suited to me specifically, fit my feet, conform to my feet, and make them feel better. So y'all, Annadale for the ankle, y'all, AnnadaleCenter.com. So y'all, as I stated before, we today's action figures. I'm just gonna randomly pick up toys. I'm gonna start off with He-Man universe, right? So I remember working He-Man, specifically the He-Man cartoon from the 2002s. That's my favorite He-Man, actually. I know a lot of y'all probably digging the He-Man from the 1980s, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I love the He-Man from the 2002 episode series. I actually really liked it a lot because it had that Japanese style drawing to it, of course, which was what caught my eye first of all. So over here, I went and got the He-Man with the with Skeletor. I'm going to show you Skeletor, but this set came with a DVD VHS tape. That's how I decided I was going to get the toy collection with it, and I just went and bought He-Man at the store. I was like, this. And if y'all are wondering, yes, these missiles do fire. If y'all are wondering, let me see if I can remember how to make them fire. Let's see here. There you go. As you can see, these do fire. I mean, this is the authentic. Like, I've had this thing for God knows how long, just to see if y'all want to see if it works. Here we go. You can see it fires off. You see that right there? It's got two cannons. So it's got one on the left right there, and then you got one on the right. Check that out. I'm going to fire this off too so y'all can see it's real, for real. See, look at that. Taking out the phone. You know what I mean? But this is what the He-Man toy, and I love the He-Man from 2002 because it was just cooler. Of course, the 1980s ones and one got the whole thing set up, but this version was just so cool. From He-Man himself to the Masters of the Universe, Man-at-Arms, Tila, Mechanic, Ram Man, and then, of course, on the evil side, right? Because you can see He-Man with Battle Cat. And as you can see, I placed He-Man on Battle Cat. So y'all can see the side view right there. Check that out, man. I mean, this is the sickest toys. And, of course, He-Man's got the power sword along with the shield. And I think the 2002 version sort of gave us more detail, even though it only went for 2 seasons. But season 1 was incredible. And then season 2, they went into like Stickman storyline, which was kind of weird. I'm going to turn this way so you can see He-Man from this direction too. You know what I mean? So it's I thought the 2002 version was just better. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I'm going to give y'all another 360. I just thought it was just better. It was just way cooler. You know what I mean? It's just way cooler. Now we're going to check out Skeletor. Move He-Man over to the side. Skeletor and Panther. Yeah, that's right. I bought it as a set. You know what it is. I had to do it, man. I couldn't help myself. Yeah, and if you're wondering if this fires, yeah, it does. Let's see right here. I guess it does. Oh, yes, it does. See that? It fires too. Even Skeletor, Panther had all these weapons on him and stuff. And that's what was cool about these action figures right here. They're very detailed, just like the cartoon, right? And of course, Skeletor's got both swords. He's got the double sword right there. I'm going to put the other sword on his other arm. If I can get it out. Y'all give me a second. Man, it's been a minute since I've seen this toy. Let's see right here. I don't even remember how I got it. Yeah, it's been a minute since I've seen this toy. And so, Skeletor and Panther. I can't find the missiles that used to be here. I don't remember where they are. But I haven't had to look at this toy for a minute. Y'all know I haven't looked at it for a minute. I was just like, dude, I got to do a podcast episode about action figures. I got so many. You know what I mean? Skeletor, actually, from the 2002 He-Man, also was better than the original. Just because the original was cool, But now that I look at it as I'm growing up, I feel like it's kind of cheesy. Of course, it's slow motion comics, it's slow motion animation style. Whereas this is more to the speed of tune of something, let's say like Gundam Wing or Techno Man or the Iron Man from the 1990s. You know what I mean? It was just cool. 2002 E-Man was the awesomeness. And of course, the toy action figures. In the future, I'm going to have more E-Man, but today I got Panther and Skeletor. I'm going to let y'all have a look. I mean, look at the details in this Joker, man. I'm going to come back to He-Man so y'all can see it. You know what I mean? Skeletor was, whew. Skeletor from this. And then, of course, let's check out Panther. You know what I mean? Let's do a 360. I'm going to do the same thing with him. I'm going to get back to the He-Man so y'all can see it. You know what I mean? Check this out, man. I love toys. I'm a collector for real. I can't wait to have a big old place where you're going to see a bunch of toys in my spot. So when I'm doing future podcasts, y'all can see all these action figures. So let's go back and look at He-Man real quick. Let's give He-Man a quick tour. You know what I mean? Let's come back to that. So here we go. Come back to He-Man and Battle Cat. I mean, let's check out the He-Man. He's got the big old power sword. He's got the power axe on the back, as y'all can see right there. Because one of the reasons also too why I bought these specific action figures is because they were so detailed. You know what I mean? Way more accessories, which is really important when you're getting toys, because you want to get as much accessories as you can, because it creates the aura of the whole what you're talking about. You know what I mean? So this He-Man right here is a nutshell. I mean, this is sick, man. It's got the power shield, of course. You know what I mean? And then of course you got Battle Cat. You know what I mean? I mean, look at the shoulder missiles right there. Let's do a 360 turn right there. Battle Cat, man. Battle Cat is he might be the sickest cat in all cartoons, except for Sphinx from the Card Assassin universe, of course. You know what I mean? But Battle Cat, man, oh my God, Battle Cat is so cool. You know what I mean? And if you're wondering, yeah, the mask comes off. Check that out. Now you can put the mask back on. Battle Cat is sick, man. So that's what cool. You don't see a lot of toys like this where the accessories can actually be put on the toy. That's one of the reasons why I bought these. They cost more, but they're worth having because you can put the parts on the character. Like I can make Battle Cat completely not have any of these accessories right here. I mean, that's another cool thing right there. You see that right there? So, you know, I mean, now he just looks like plain old Cringer. You know what I mean? Look at that. He looks like plain old Cringer. And if I want to become Battle Cat again, I just put all this back on. You know what I mean? So that's Battle Cat and He-Man right there, man. I mean, these toys, God, these toys are probably, they might be 15 years old. The good thing about me is when I buy stuff, I really go out of my way to take care of it. I don't mess around. Like I put them in places where I know they can be safe. Hold up, y'all. I'm trying to put this back right here. There we go. So now we got Battle Cat set up. So you know what I'm saying? As He-Man and Battle Cat. So let's move on to the next group of toys. You know what I mean? Next up, we've got Optimus Prime. Transformers, robots in disguise. This is so cool right here. I got this from when I bought another VHS tape, because I'm really into collecting VHS tapes. And so when I bought this Transformers, he can actually transform into the truck. And I'm not going to sit here and try to do a puzzle and try to figure it out, because it's been a while since I've seen this toy. You know what I mean? I mean, you could tell it's been a while, because if you can look at it close, you're probably looking at like, this dude's got dust on his toy. Well, whatever, man. But, you know, I haven't seen this toy in a minute, man. But this Transformer is so cool, man. You can actually look at the legs. They actually move. So if I was to actually take the time, I could actually construct this and turn it back. As you can see, the leg is moving, right? Look. You can see, I can actually turn it. Look at the leg moving. You know what I mean? I can actually turn him back into the truck. I mean, this toy, you know, most Transformers toys, they don't really give you the ones that are really good to where you can transform them into whatever character they are. Normally, just most Transformers toys, you either get it as Optimus Prime or you get it as a truck, but not as both. This is both. And even the chest, look at the chest plate. Check that out. It's got so amenities, man. I mean, the amenities, the arms even move. Look at the sideways, the way the arms move. When you collect toys, action figures, I don't know. I'm not one of those guys that likes cheap things. So usually when I buy something, I go all out. I go buy the one that I know for sure is going to be around for a while. I mean, let's do a 360, a tour of Optimus Prime right here. This is for those of you who don't know, this is the one from Transformers Prime. The one that's available, I believe the episodes are available on Netflix. You can watch it. But this is where I got this from. I mean, check that out. I even got like, dude, it's so cool. I don't know if y'all can see it, but you can see the button moving. See that? You know what I mean? It's got push button on the back right there. I mean, this is sick, man. This truck is, oh my God. Whew. And Optimus is my favorite Transformer, of course, you know what I mean? The big old guy, the big old cannon. I mean, they don't, Action figures, I haven't bought a toy in a while, but I know some of the ones. These are like collectibles right here. As far as I don't never take them to art shows or anything like that because I'm not crazy enough to let people touch them. And then next thing you know, my toy is getting destroyed. But Optimus Prime, I wish what I'm gonna do in the future is collect Megatron. Of course, got to get Ironhide, Bumblebee, Ratchet, and then on the Decepticon side, I want to get RC, Dread Knight. You know, so just Optimus Prime, man. Action figures. I've had this toy for a good minute. Look. He's doing a 360 spin. Check that out. See that, y'all? Look at that. All kinds of transformations, man. Like, if I actually sat here, I probably could figure it out after a while. But I'll be here all day long, man. I never get to the other toys I got to show y'all. So, you know, that's Optimus Prime right there, man. You know what I mean? Next up, we got Hulk from the Hulk universe. Yeah. See this rope right here? This is what I do when I take him to the art shows. I tie it to my easels, man, because I literally had somebody trying to walk away with my Hulk one time. I was like, man, you better give me that back. So I kept this rope around his waist, so whenever I go to art shows, I can tie it down to an easel. You know what I mean? But this is Hulk right here. I got this Hulk when the first Hulk movie came out, the one with Eric Bana, not the second one, the Incredible Hulk with Edward Norton, excuse me. But this right here is the Hulk from you can see the detail on this Joker, man. I spent some money on this bad boy. I'm gonna give you all a 360 tour of Hulk right here. Check that out. I mean, this is detailed. And he's got all kinds of poses, man. Like I said again, the toys that I get, I always make sure I can get movement in the characters. Look at that. The arm placement, I can do all kinds of stuff with the arm. You know what I mean? You're not going to see any toys like this with detail like this, man. If you're an action figure collector, you're like me, you want the best of the best. You know what I mean? And you think I'm done here. Look at the legs. I mean, the legs have detail too. His ankles can separate. If you look at the details, his ankles can move in different directions. Look at that, man. So, you know, this Hulk right here, the toys that I get, I mean, Hulk is one of my favorite characters in the Marvel Universe. I'm still waiting for him to get justice, you know what I mean? In terms of movies, they need to do another movie. Hopefully they get Edward Norton again. I really, really like the second one, The Incredible Hulk, with him as, because it looked like totally two different human beings. The Hulk from the Avengers looks too much like Bruce Banner. Whereas the Hulk in the Incredible Hulk movie, where they look nothing alike, which is what should happen. But this Hulk right here, I don't want to go too much detail into movies, but this toy right here is sick, man. I've had this for God knows. I've had this for a while, at least 15 years. Like I said, yo, I take care of all of my toys. I'm going to do another tour of the Hulk. Again, I'm going to do a 360 turn. But I take care of a lot of my toys, man. As you can see, it's got the old school pants, just like in the back in the day TV show with Bill Bixby. Oh my God, that show was off the chain, man. You know what I mean? Guess what? I ain't even done yet. Guess what I got? Hulk hands. Now, these I've had them for a while. Check that out. They're making noise. Hulk smash. You know what I'm saying? I remember I used to walk around with this at the art shows. Another collectible right here. If you see my Facebook page, you can see this as my screen backup, my background screen with me holding the Hulk hands. You know what I mean? But Hulk hands, this was so cool when they first came out. And the cool thing about these Hulk hands is, even though the battery's dead, when you usually smash them together, you hear Hulk smash. You know what I mean? But right now the battery's dead, so you know I haven't got. When was the last time I held these in my hand? I've probably had these for 15 years too. A lot of these toys I bought simultaneously at the same time too. You know what I mean? These Hulk hands are so sick. For a pair of hands that I've had for a while, they have lasted a long time. I mean, you go to art shows, I have them on the table, and these are the first thing people grab. They just want to smack somebody in the face. I'm like, yo, you would have put my Hulk hands down. You know what I mean? So you know, but these Hulk hands are sick, man. I mean, these are Hulk hands right here, sick as hell. Next up. Before I even move on to that, yeah, I'm not done collecting some Hulk. I even got a water cannon. Check that out, y'all. Look at the Hulk water cannon. Oh my God, I'm gonna give you all a tour of that Joker. Look at that bad boy. Yeah, that's right. This thing hits up to 90 feet. I've never used it. I've never wanted to use it. I just more got it as just to have it. The Hulk cannon, water cannon. You can fill it up. You know what I'm saying? Right here is the water, where you put the water spot right there. And you put the water in there, and then it's on and popping. So, you know, if I ever catch myself in the pool again, you know, now the pandemic is getting better and better, take this to the pool, man, and start shooting people in the eye. You know what I mean? Look at that. This thing is huge, man. This is like some Ghostbusters type of stuff right here. Like I said, when I buy the stuff, I buy the best of the best. I'm not trying to be cheap when I buy these action figures, man. Look at this Hulk hands. This Hulk cannon. This is sick, man. Now, this also was merchandise, was part of the merchandise for the first Hulk movie. That's why I got it. I'd never seen a Hulk movie. I mean, even though the Hulk movie wasn't as good, but hey, the merchandises were kind of cool. I ain't gonna lie. The Hulk hands, the Hulk cannon, and of course the toys. You know what I mean? So, next up, we got Heroes in the Half Shell, Turtle Power, Leonardo. Now, I know you're wondering, I've only got one of them. Actually, I bought all four of them. But my brothers and my sister, we all each like one of the turtles. So I love Leonardo. My other brother likes Donatello. My other brother likes Raphael. My sister likes Michelangelo. So I bought four of them and gave each one of them their favorite character. But guess what else is cool about this one? Yeah, that's right. Kevin Eastland signed his Joker. I'm going to let y'all see it. Up close and personal. Look at that signature. Yeah, he signed it for me. He came up to my table and gave me his autograph. I was so amped up. I've been a Turtles fan since I was a kid. And we're talking about the Turtles from the 1980s all the way up to 1997. But this turtle actually came out of the cartoon series that was in the 2000s. That might be the second best turtle cartoon ever. Of course, the original is the best, but the second one, it was really good. I think the thing goes Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtle Power. You know what I mean? So that's the one I'm talking about. If you know anyone I'm talking about, the theme I just sang, if y'all are down with the Turtles, you know what I'm talking about. Leonardo, man, leader of the Turtles, the best turtle, of course. Come on now. Y'all know what it is. Anybody who thinks Leonardo is the best turtle is the smartest person in the room. You know what I mean? So, like I said before, again, look at this. It got the katanas, the movable hands. Look at that, y'all. The wrist moving. I mean, this thing is detailed. I actually had somebody want to give me $2,000 for this thing. I said no. He said 100. I said no. He said 500. I said no. He said 1,500. I said no. He said 2,000. I said no. He's like, you're turning out $2,000? I said, yeah, I'm turning out $2,000. It's having it that matters more to me. I've had this thing. Let me do a 360 so y'all can see it. And then, yes, I got the rope on it too for art shows because I take it to my comic expos. People are always touching it. So guess what? When the show's over, I got to wipe it down. You know what I mean? You know how many times I wiped down this Leonardo toy? But it is huge, y'all. I mean, this thing is like at least a feet tall. I'm going to let y'all see from here. It's at least a feet tall. That's how big it is. Most of these toys right here, they're what, I don't remember the cost of it, but it cost me a pretty penny. I don't like buying cheap toys. Because I know I want to have them for a long time. I'm a collector of the sort. That's how I feel I am. You know what I mean? But Leonardo, I wish I had the other turtles there. Raphael, Donatello, Michelangelo. Y'all would be losing your mind if you saw the whole set. But Leonardo, man, I mean, the details on it. And then there's even spots on the back for him to put the sword. I don't know if y'all can see it. Check that out. You know what I mean? So if I wanted to put the sword back, I could just go like this. Take them out of his hands. Look at me over here taking my sweet time to get it out there. I mean, I wasn't playing when I bought this. I wanted the best of the best, man. Let me get the other sword out of the other hand. You know what I'm saying? Turtle fighting with honor. I couldn't help myself. Look at that. That's sick, man. Then I decided, put some duct tape on there just to keep the suit from flying out. Look at that. Dude, it's so cool. You know what I mean? The detail on it is ridiculous. The hand movement, the feet. I can do all kinds of poses with it. I mean, when you buy action figures, the main thing is to buy action figures that actually have multiple poses. A lot of people just try to be nickel and diamond and buying the cheap stuff. Like, nah, I'd rather buy the most expensive stuff. I mean, this right here is just, oh my God, this is so cool, y'all. You know what I mean? So Leonardo comes in there. It's another one right here. And then last but not least, since I couldn't find a Thunder Tank to buy, I decided to make my own. I was like, I'm making my own. So before I go show you all the details, look at the Thunder Tank. I made my own. I was like, forget this. I am so into sculpture. Check that out. Check that out. So look here. We even got the seats in the front, just like the real Thunder Tank right there. You know what I mean? Then I decided to get the back seat. You can open it up. You know what I mean? Check that out. It's got the cannon right there. Got seats right there. And then another right there. I mean, my dream is to one day be able to have enough money to make the Thunder Tank made. I don't care about a Ferrari. I don't care about a Lamborghini or Lexus or any of that. No, I want the Thunder Tank. You know what I'm saying? And the Batmobile and the Turtle Van. And let me be specific. The Turtle Van from the 1990s Turtles cartoon and the Batmobile from the 1992 animated series, Batman the Animated Series. I mean, dude, the Thunder Tank is so sick. I mean, one of my goals in the future is to buy the claw shield. I do have the sword. I made that, which I showed y'all on previous episodes of the podcast on the sculpture. But I made the Thunder Tank, man, because I couldn't find it. You know what I mean? But maybe one day I'll be able to find it. This is the original Thunder Tank. I ain't talking about the stupid Thundercats from the 2010s. That cartoon sucked. I'm talking about the original OG. 1984, 1985 Thundercats. Thundercats. You know what I mean? It was just sick, man. And the Thunder Tank is the coolest thing ever. You know what I mean? It's the coolest vehicle ever made, except for Night Train from the Cards of Assassin universe. But these kind of action figures is what's inspired me one day to be able to, you know what I'm saying, create characters, create action figures for the Cards of Assassin universe. Can you imagine Cajun, Escalade, Glocks, Rasputin, Sun Tzu, Artillery, Revo, You know what I'm saying? Kanji. You know, oh my God, it'd be so cool to have action figures of my characters behind me. So I'm looking forward to the day where I can actually do that, man. You know what I'm saying? So I just have to talk about action figures today. So that's all the action figures we got for y'all today. But before we get up out of here, you know, I always like to tell you about the new merchandise that we got going. So, you know, winter is coming, and I see no better time than to purchase one of our awesome beanies. They're reversible. You know what I'm saying? They're lightweight design. They're different from these are the original designs I had, but these are the new designs. These are so sick. You can see the detail of it. I'm going to let y'all see the whole 360 right there. Check that out, man. You know what I mean? So we got them in different characters too, man. We got Cardiac Assassins Classic on this side, as y'all can see, right? But then I've got the version 5 on this side. And of course, version 6 is going to be on the beanie one day. You know what I mean? Because officially, the first official Cardiac Assassins comic book is coming out soon, y'all. You know what I mean? That's the beanie right there. So y'all go get yours today. We got them in multiple colors. Royal blue, black, gray, red, navy blue, pink, purple, whatever your color, we got them on there. And for men and women, they fit all sizes, We got them from extra small all the way to 2 extra large, I believe. You know what I mean? Then, of course, you got the platinum bomber jackets. But we don't just have the platinum ones. We have the basic ones, too. But this right here is a platinum one because it's made of marble velvet. As you can see, it's got that awesome shine, glitter to it. It changes its shine depending on what kind of light you put it in. Check that out. You see how it's changing right there? You know what I mean? And y'all, it's so sick, man. Let me do a 360 so y'all can see it for real. Check that out. You know what I mean? Dude, that's a cool jacket. Y'all, you need to go get your own because winter is a-coming and you want to be ready. So, you know, that's why we're showing you all this right here. You know what I mean? Then, of course, can't forget the sport ones. We just got those in. These are getting more and more popular every single day, man. I love these sport ones. They are awesome. They offer your feet protection. They give you shock absorption. They feel great on the feet. I can't help myself, man. I mean, these are my running ones right here. You know what I mean? They look good and they offer you protection. You feel like you're walking on air, man. You can see, so it knows it comes in a pair. That's the other pair. And the cool thing about my shoes is the art, right? Look at that. Both shoes are different from each other. You mean, so these are custom designs. These aren't just, it's a walking mural is what I did, yeah? So you got the classic Cardiac Assassin version 5 on this one, right? Check that out. But then you got the classic Cardiac Assassins on this one. The first Cardiac Assassin version of the characters, you know what I mean? So, you know, that's what we're doing as the Bata Sport ones. Get your pair today. Of course, you also got the other pairs of shoes on the Batas line, Batas 2 and Batas 1. You know what I'm saying? But you want to get your, then of course, got the wedge Batas too. So, you know, the sport Batas, if you love exercising, you love running, these are the shoes for you, man. You know what I mean? So, but before we get up out of here, we got to talk about this bio book, man. The Cardiac Assassins bio book. This is what's going to get you ready for the first official Cardiac Assassins comic book. And it's coming soon, y'all. I'm nearing the end. We're going through correction phases right now. It's a dream come true. I cannot wait for it to come out because it's going to change the game. If you want to change the game, you can't just flow with it. You got to do something people are not expecting. And when I'm coming with this right here, people are unexpected. Check this out, man. Cardiac Assassins bio book. You know what I mean? I'm just going to let y'all see little bits of it, but this, the profile, tells you height, weight, where they're from. So that way when you get the official first comic book, you're not lost. You understand what's going on in the Cardiac Assassin universe. So, you know, you got to get your copy today on SonicVision.com. So, y'all, that concludes our show. But before we get up out of here, y'all, we want to thank our sponsors. This podcast is brought to you by A4 Capital Consulting. Growing good business anywhere and everywhere. Let A4 Capital Consulting take your business to the next level. That's A4CapitalConsulting.com for details, y'all. That's A4CapitalConsulting.com for details, y'all. And this podcast also brought to you by Anadel Foot and Ankle. Don't live with foot pain. Let Anadel Foot and Ankle make your feet happy again. That's AnadelCenter.com for details, y'all. That's AnadelCenter.com for details, y'all. Y'all, I just want to have to reach over and grab something. I just want to thank y'all for listening today. This podcast is produced, written, and directed by yours truly, Adewale Bouke Jr. Please check out our website at SonicVision.com. We've got all kinds of cool stuff now. New designs on the bomber jackets, new designs on women's and men's bomber jackets, new beanies, new hoodies, the sport ones, Bata Sport ones, Bata Sport 1, Bata Sport 1, and the Batas 1 and Batas 2, high tops and low tops. You know what I mean? Please subscribe to our podcast wherever you listen, whether it's Apple, Amazon, Desert, Spotify, Apple again, and you can also listen to our website at SonicVision.com. Please check out our social media platforms at Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, all at SonicVision. Social media, I'm going to keep stressing it, is part of the business now. It's part of the universe. You have to, as an artist, make that social media of yours on point. So, and the two big dogs I'm always talking about, man, is TikTok and YouTube. Whichever one you want to rank 1 or 2, but you need to have both, because if you ain't got neither one of those two, you are slipping, man. You are slipping. So get your social media on. And please don't forget to review us, rate us, give us a 5-star, don't be a hater. And as always, y'all, continue to aspire and achieve. Have a great week. Stay safe, y'all. Peace.